Tuesday the 22nd of October. Not awake properly yet. Give us a moment. So here's where we camped, a little place they call Fisherman's Paradise. I can see how it would be paradise if you were a fisherman. I do have a rod on board, but it's very small, compact, light duty line, and I bought bloodworm to try and get some whiting with. I don't think I'll have much luck. So let's head back to the car, back to Streaky Bay, and figure out what to do with ourselves for the day. So a lot of people be talking about, oh no, the wave is dead, you know, the old one finger salute. Well, I don't think that's the case in South Australia. Getting a lot of waving, and we're even in the middle of town in Streaky Bay right now, and everyone's waved at me. Maybe it's because they can tell I'm a traveller.
So Elliott's Bakery and Cafe in Streaky Bay. Got ourselves some coffees, probably get a pastry or two, head down to the jetty, show you what that's all about.
Streaky Bay. You got to catch the poo as it comes out of the dog around here. Don't let it touch the ground. According to the Dog and Cat Management Act. Oh, it's the Dog Act. What'd you get?
Spinach and ricotta pasty. What do you get?
A vanilla slice. Vanilla slice, baby. Ding 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 ding.
Check this out, Murphys Haystacks.
Murphys Haystacks, what, like some bundles of hay?
It says Murphys Haystacks are a geological wonder and are well worth a visit.
Mate, that checks all the boxes.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go. Hey Jake, what does that look like?
Well, you got a sort of a dark base, and then you got a bit of a sort of a vertical type shaft looking bit, and then you've got sort of this big sort of head area on it. It's a mushroom.
Just trying to keep cool. So these rocks are called Murphys Haystacks because apparently there was this Scottish agricultural expert, and he was going around saying that farmers should harrow their haystacks, and that would produce better hay. And I suppose these from a distance must look like harrowed haystacks, because that's what he said, and then on it just became a bit of a joke, I suppose. The interpretive panel tells me these things are called Inselbergs, which is German Insel for island and Berg for mountain. Interpret that how you like. Very interesting. Cost $2 in an honesty box to come in and visit this. Thought that's quite reasonable. They have to maintain the toilet here and everything. Have you formed an opinion on how these were created?
Yeah, well, what's happening is I'm just stopping this one from falling on that one right now.
Oh, so you've been here for a while trying to attempt to do that for the whole structure?
Yeah, and while the wind has been degrading it and eroding it, I've just been making sure it doesn't hurt the other one.
Always thinking of others, even if they're just giant granite boulders.
No, I think they're good now, actually.
Oh, what, you can leave?
Oh, there we go.
How many hundreds of thousands of years have you been there for?
Yeah, I've got some stories.
Yeah, it's got this interesting little overhang above us there.
Wait, there's like little barnacle things on the rock. Oh, they're not barnacles. Oh, they're oh!
Tahlia Caves is described by a random sign on the side of the road as geologically magnificent. And they're not messing around with that sort of terminology, so I thought we'd better go and see how it is for ourselves. We like caves. This area is good for
sliding down the poles on the side of the staircase, jumping up onto cliffs, going headfirst down the Mario tunnels, and kicking waves in anger.
That is exactly our idea of fun. So let's go and dive down some Mario tunnels and kick some waves. I have a unique skill. You ready? Watch how fast I can descend stairs.
In the words of Owen Wilson.
Wow. Okay. Alright, that's cave number 1, but to form a true opinion, we have to go and see cave number 2. Yep, cave number 2, the tub. That's pretty impressive. So the tub cave, the roof has collapsed and it's just this big depression. We can just see a spot where the cave used to go through. So naturally we're climbing down into the sinkhole. Now, don't advise that you try this at home. We have extensive climbing experience. Jake climbed a piece of granite at the Wollongong Regional Park once, and I've climbed more than my fair share of mulberry trees. It looks like someone's made this for climbing anyway.
Yeah, I actually think it might have been here for a long time. Like maybe it's actually always been here.
I'm scared. Get Mom!
Right. Mom!
Mom! Alex is stuck!
Stampede in the gorge.
Simba's down there! Struggle is real. I've got a new rubbish bag kicking around on the back here, and I've borrowed that from Jimmy, Grab Me Gear. He's testing these out as a new product for him to sell. So he told me to take it out and give it a hiding, so I'm making sure to do a very good job of that. I've thrown all the rubbish in there in bottles and cans, making sure it gets nice and heavy, and then we're smashing corrugations to see if we can produce any rips or sore points in it. So far, aside from the fact that it's a good shade of poo brown instead of black, it's doing very well. Elliston, it's snorkeling time. Well, as you can tell, I'm a massive bitch when it comes to cold water. That's what all the carry on and noise is about. But beyond that, the water looks great from the surface, but it was pretty crappy for snorkeling. Visibility wasn't much chop, so we went to find a spot to camp. We're going to give fishing a go. Pretty rubbish at fishing, but we've got this compact fishing rod that packs down to about that long. I'm putting a whiting rig on because I've got a rough idea how to catch whiting. Like, you throw the line in the water and the fish gets on it, and then we'll all be happy. And we've got bloodworm. Actually, they call it tube worm over here. That's what it was called in the servo I bought it. So we've got tube worm / bloodworm for bait. It's just about sunset. See if we can pick up a cheeky little snack in it. This pretty little spot is close to where we're camping tonight. Walker's Rocks Campground. 10 minutes north of Elliston on the Eyre Peninsula. We just set up on the beach for a few drinks and some nibbles, have a bit of a fish, and we've paid for our camping, and then we'll just go pick a spot. Well, we didn't catch any fish, so we're cooking snags, but it was nice down there on the beach anyway. I'm cooking up the snags. Jake's over there getting Uncle Ben's on. Every time I talk about Uncle Ben's rice, I think of Spider-Man's dead uncle. I don't know if that's sick or what, but Jake, could you get the tongs? Yeah, tongs. Yeah, so this is Walker Rocks. That's where we're camping tonight. We've just come back off the beach. Nice little clearing here. Cost $10 a night to camp here. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too windy. After
Where are the tongs?
Oh, I broke them. Oh well. Broken tongs, you know what time it is. Final entry for the day. How do you feel about daylight savings time? We're 2.5 hours ahead of Perth right now. Usually South Australia is 1.5 hours.
It's just when it's 6 p.m, I don't want to have to be sun smart.
So let's talk about how the daily videos thing's going. How do you feel about it?
I'm loving it. It's a different pace. You know, usually you're thinking about, you're thinking about how you're going to edit this and all that sort of stuff, but you know you don't have to worry about it until you get home.
Yeah.
And then you have to look at the footage again and say, okay, what are we going to turn this into? Whereas, you know, when you're doing a daily upload where you know the videos you're taking are going to be uploaded very soon, you're like, okay, sweet, we know how it's all going to go, and we are very much in the flow of it, as well as...
Yeah, I'm finding that. Yeah. Like, I leave all these adventures we filmed to edit for, I think the worst one's probably up to 9 months. The recent ones on the Rainbow Coast, they were shot in March, and I just got them out of the way at the start of October, so that's 6 months. By then you've forgotten what you planned for the story, but I come to the end of today and I remember exactly what shot I'm going to put where. It's the late nights, not too bad. Last night was pretty heavy for me. Struggled with that one. Got a lot of footage to go through today. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one.
Yeah.
I enjoyed filming it, and I've just got that really good feeling about it.
It was a juicy day. Juicy day.
There's a lot to squeeze in, so we'll clean up this. I'm actually going to edit outside tonight because it's not too windy. It's been too windy or dusty the last few nights. So I'm going to edit on this table and have a few more beers. We'll see you again tomorrow. I can't tell you what number video that is or what date that is.
Or where we're going to be.
Really, it's all starting to roll together into one. So we'll see you wherever and whatever day it is.